Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the love. I mean it. Um, Also thank you for the love. Yes. Listen, how many been to Africa? And even if you haven't been, that's not even the main question. How many of you, when you are watching the movies or you see your African brothers and sisters here in the States, the brothers that come from Africa, work here, to go to school here, to even live here so they could send money back home and help their families and come here and try to build upon this economy so that they can kind of strengthen their families, get rich and build their families. They can only do so much because their government was corrupt. Now they got a young brother over there who sees things different, who sees the people as one, you know, like I see us as one. But even though I see us as one, I know we got some Judases among us. Those who don't want to walk our way, those who don't want to agree with us. We got some unagreeable beings that are of us, that live among us, that hinders us in more ways than you can imagine. And I'm telling you what I done experienced and seen, what I know for sure. That's one of the reasons I'm on here today, to talk about the Jesus that you believe in. My people. See, I can't give the European a Jesus, but I can talk about the one that my people believe in. I can't talk about this to no other race. They can listen in if if they've been blessed to come on here. They can listen in. They can't comment because it's not for them. I'm trying to connect to my people right now. This is Sunday. This is the day y'all like to go out and worship Jesus. This is the day y'all like to call on the name Jesus. Because y'all say when y'all call on that name, that is power in that name. And I'm not knocking you. I do have questions for you though. What type of power is in that name? That's one question. But back to question one. When you watch them movies, when you run into your African brothers and sisters, because there's many over here in America now. Many, many of us from Africa are here. I said us, because we're one. I want you to remember that. I want that to be planted in your mind. We're one. Stop trying to make other nations one with you. Because you can't. Because the only way you can be one with them is that you take upon yourself their ways. They're not going to take upon themselves your ways, because that would be walking away from themselves. It's about us. It's about it's about us restoring us. It's about us being the people that we're supposed to be. It's about us waking up. Africa is changing right now. Africa is uniting with its people. That means that we here in America that are black, that are the dark-skinned race, are supposed to be doing everything in our power right now to unite with one another. Those that are in Jamaica need to put down all the bullcrap, all the killing of one another, and begin the building up of one another, the unification of one another. Wherever we at, it's time for us to start to build. Haitians, what are y'all doing? This is not a time to go to war with one another. This is not a time to sacrifice your brother and your sister. This is a time to unite and build and create that unity with your brother and sister. Come together and do what it takes so that you can maintain yourself as a people because you are one. So if you destroy one of you all, you're destroying a part of yourself, a part of your nation. You're killing off your people, you're killing off your nation, you're killing off your power. I don't care what you what religion you claim that you believe in, because your religion is nothing. All your religion was given to you. It's your religion, but it was given to you by another. And when it was given to you by another, they changed it. They added to it and took away from it. They did so much to it that you don't even know it no more. Even when you read it, you don't know it because you won't study it. You'll go by everything they say. You won't seek out your own books. I ain't saying don't read their books. Read their books so you can see their lies, but read your own book so you can know the truth. Truth come from you and your people. Nobody else can give you the truth but you and your people. Another people can't give me the truth about me and my people. They can give me the truth about them and their people, but they cannot give me the truth about me and my people. Only my people can do that because only my people know me. Only my people are like me. Only my people have the love that I have in them. The world don't have the love that we have. The world don't know the right way like we do. We already know what unity is. We already know what survival is because we have survived everything that came our way. But we survived by uniting together. All those that divided themselves died in the struggle. We survived and got this far from our unification. Without that, we got nothing. That's why we have nothing today. Okay, one or two of you may own some homes, but you don't have nothing. And everything you got come from your oppressor is of your oppressor. So if your oppressor decide tomorrow to take it back or stop it, it's gone. Even the land that you live on, even the building, the house that you built, is not yours. You built it with their money, using their equipment on their land. Oh, I know what you're saying. This ain't their land. This is ours. No, it's theirs because they are the ones that's in charge. It's ours when we take charge. We haven't took charge yet. We can't take charge because we're not ready to take charge. We still run around acting and thinking like children. We still dividing ourselves one between another. We still trying to find fault with each other. We don't want to look at the good in each other and build on that. We want to find fault. We don't want to do what's right. We want to do what we feel like. Many of us say that we follow God, but you know, I always ask, which God? You must be following that low nature God, the one in you that wants to rule itself and not listen to others, because you can't be following the God that I follow. You can't be following the God that I am, because the God that I am is a God of unity. It's a God of unification. It's a God of building up. It's a God of the God I follow does not leave his people, does not separate his people. It constantly strives to unite his people. It teaches and preaches unification at all times, by all means. It's no joke. You hear me say all the time, how can you love yourself if you ain't learned to love your own? How can you be a righteous people when you haven't learned to be righteous to self? See, to be righteous to self is to be righteous to all that look like you, male and female. And don't get me wrong, that's hard to do, man. That's my people. Come on, it's hard for us today to love one another. Am I right or am I wrong? A lot of us don't even want to take the time out to try to love one another. That's the farthest thing from our mind. Look, the first thing we've been taught so much, the first thing that we say, because we repeat what our school teachers taught us. So the first thing we say, what love got to do with it? It's all about the paper, baby. No paper. It's all about the paper. So now they got us out chasing the paper. And as we chase the paper, we let go of the love. We fast from the love of one another. And we become greedy and selfish. And we don't want to share that love. We want all that love so that we can brag on what we got. We don't want to brag on what we're doing. We want to brag on what we got. So let's talk about this Jesus that most of you claim that you worship. That was my main reason. That's on the topic. That's the top of the thing right there. Who is this Jesus that you worship? That was the start of the whole conversation. I was just trying to get all the things up and rolling. Now I'm on. The only one I missed was Facebook, but I shared a link with Facebook, so I know all the members and my followers on Facebook. Those who really know me, they're gonna come over if they're online. If not, they're gonna catch it right here on YouTube. I'm gonna say love to each and every one of y'all on both TikTok screens, also on the YouTube screen. I thank you for allowing me to come into your home today and speak to you about real serious issues, about us. I'm talking to you about the things that hurt me, the things that I see as I look out into this world that I live in. You got to understand that I'm not of this world. I don't think like this world. My thoughts are a lot higher than this world. My ways are different than the ways of this world. So that's why I want to share it with you. I want to talk to you. I want to reason with you. I want to sit down with you. And I'm gonna say some things that you may not like. I'm gonna say some things that's gonna touch your spirit. I'm gonna say some things that's gonna make you want to change. And I'm gonna say some things that make you say, me. But that's all right. That's all right. As long as I can get this message out there to you. Come on, y'all, tap that screen. It won't bite. Double tap that screen. It will not bite. Please double tap that screen. That's a shame I got to say please to my people. It's a shame I got to beg y'all to double tap the screen so we could get on out there and share this with more of our people. Is it really that hard? Your hand not working? I mean, I just want to know. I mean, but if I was telling you, hey, come on, tap that screen so I can get up to 90 and get this money, you'd be tapping that screen because you want me to chase that money. You're in agreement with me when I'm chasing that money. But since I'm chasing your soul, since I'm chasing your spirit, you can't be in agreement with me. You can't tap the screen, right? Thank you for the badge. Thank you for the badge, Joshua. Listen, let's talk about the Jesus. Who is Jesus in your sight, in your mind? Who do you say Jesus is? If your child came to you, who would you say Jesus was? Because I'm going to tell you who Jesus is. And you ain't got to believe it, but you can check it out for yourself. You can keep on believing like you believe him, keep waiting for Jesus to come back, and you'll never reach the mark. I'm trying to tell you who Jesus is so you could reach the mark of that high calling to be like God. Have I told you that you was God? Well, let's talk about this Jesus first. Jesus is just us. I'm gonna say that again. And I want you to listen. I want you to listen with your heart. I want you to go back. If you feel like you need to listen to it again, I want you to go. That's why it's on YouTube. So you can go back and listen to this again. I'm going to say this and I want you to take this in. And before you say anything out of the way, before you think anything crazy, I just want you to listen. Jesus, Jes, Jess, US, us. That's Jesus, just us. Living in our sinful nature. This is a storybook. It's a metaphor about you. It's to introduce you to the true you. Jesus was the one who was living in the flesh. It was the Son of Mary, the Son of Man. The Son of Man was born of a woman just like you. So Jesus is just us. They just didn't want you to know it, so they put it like that. It's just us living in our sinful nature. And Christ can only come when we become the Christ. Y'all don't want to hear that, do you? I'm going to say that one more time. Christ can only come when we become the Christ, the anointed ones, which means for us to begin to divinely love one another as God, the love of the true mother, the way the true mother loved us. We are the only gods that will save us, but we cannot do it until we become one people living in love towards one another, because that's the only thing that's going to keep us from doing wrong to one another. It's our deep divine love for one another. That's the only thing going to keep us from killing one another. It's the only thing going to keep us from lying to one another. I'm not talking about no other race. I'm talking to us who kill our own. I'm talking to us, Jesus, just us, who do wrong to our own. Y'all say the Bible ain't true, but it talks about the wrong that you do to your own people. Is it not true? What it says, the way that you live among one another? Is it not true when it say you have no love within you? Is it not true when it say you honor God with your mouth, but your hearts are far away? Because the God that you're honoring, not even knowing it, is you, your people, your nation. You're one people, you're one nation. That's why I say now that Africa is truly trying to unite into one people, kind of like Shaka Zulu used to do. That's what we need to be doing here in America. You ain't got no leaders trying to unite our people today. They're telling you to love everybody, but you can't love everybody because you haven't learned how to love yourself. To love yourself is to love your people. Who are you? The people you come from, the people that raised you, the people that taught you, the people that nourished you, fed you, clothed you, protected you. That's your people. Wake up. Man, when we look at our brothers from Africa, when we look at our brothers from Jamaica, when we look at our brothers from Haiti, let me ask you a question. What do you see? Do you not see you? We're the same. We look the same. We got brothers here in America, born here, who look identical to brothers and sisters they're born in Africa, in Jamaica, in Haiti. in the Caribbean, in Japan, because we're everywhere. But even though we're everywhere, we're not united as one people. We're not united as one nation. See, that book said just because the people split up, they split up because they grew into great numbers, but they were still one people. They stayed connected, so if anything happened, they could come back and help one another, fight with one another, stand with one another. How do you think all the nations defeat the other nations? They become one, not just with them, with other nations, just to fight their enemy. Then they go back to do their thing. Their agreement is to come as one just to defeat the enemy. We can't have no agreement like that because we haven't even made an agreement between one another to come together as one. Where's our agreement? Oh, y'all don't want to hear that? I'm talking out the way. I'm not making sense. Y'all don't feel me? This wasn't what you were suspecting for Sunday when I said, come tell me about this Jesus that you believed in. I'm going to say that again. We cannot do what we're supposed to do because the only God that's coming to save us is us. The only gods. If you believe in God, you should believe in yourself because God is within. But don't just believe in yourself. Believe in those who are from God, just like you. Believe in those who are of the living God. I'm not talking about that dead God. There's a dead God that roams this earth. That's not the God I'm trying to get you to follow. I'm trying to get you to follow that living God that's inside of you because that living God will show you how you and your people are one body of people and how you are supposed to strive for unity and love among one another. Don't you understand that when you do wrong to your brother, you're doing wrong to God? When you do wrong to your sister, you're doing wrong to God. When you don't listen to what God has instructed you and put it into practice, you are doing wrong to the God that is in you and the God that is in your people. You're doing wrong to your nation. You're doing wrong to your country people, your country, because you are that country. You are that nation. You are that people. You are that God. Stop waiting on a God and become the God that you're supposed to be. Stop looking at your brother's wrongs and start looking deep within inside and see your own wrongs. Not to put yourself down, but to see what needs to be corrected. I keep telling y'all that's why the law was given. Don't let these brothers tell you you got to obey this and obey that. The law was not given to you to condemn you. It was given to you to show you your wrongs, your mistakes, so that you could correct them. That's what the law was given to you for. It was supposed to be your schoolmaster to instruct you in the way that you should go. The law said, look, if you're doing this, you're doing wrong. If you're stealing, you're doing wrong. Because the law said, thou shalt not steal. But don't try to obey the law unless you're trying to obey the law of love. Because if you obey the law of love, love for one another, you have fulfilled the law. Because the law of love for one another will keep you from doing wrong to one another. Because you will walk in the ways of love towards one another. I know y'all don't want to hear this. This sounds like some old fake time gospel, don't it? But it's not, it's true. You better think about it. if we woke up tomorrow morning as a united people and broadcast all over the globe that we as a dark-skinned race of people was uniting as one people, no matter where we was at, we was going to call on one another and not no other people, I guarantee you it would rock this world. You better look at what's going on. Why you think they're trying to get the blacks out the army? Because they know if we would unite with our brothers in Africa, they got a problem. Just like we done told them not to do nothing to Iran. If we unite with our brothers, then they know they can't do nothing to us. Because they're going to be with us just like we with them. Do you see how that works? One hand washes another. We could be the right hand, they could be the left hand, but we wash one another. One feet lead the other feet, one feet wash the feet of the other. Do you know what it means when it talks about washing your feet in the Bible? Wash ye one another's feet. That means clean up your feet, man, from going in all the places it ain't got no business going. To take you to do all the things that you ain't got no business doing, because all them things are against you and your people. Even you striving for their money, that's against you and your people. That money is an idol given to you by them. So when you strive for it, you keeping your idol, your suppressor, in power. Take their money and begin to put our money together, and let's build a righteous kingdom for our people, for our children, for us. It starts with us wanting to do that which is right among us. And it takes all of us, at least the ones that really desire, the ones that really righteous. You know why it takes all of us? Because in numbers we have power. But it takes the serious ones to start uniting so we can know the fake ones. Because it's time to separate the wheat from the chaff. I keep telling y'all that. At one time, you was told to leave it alone and let it grow on up with the wheat, so you won't pull up no wheat. But the wheat is full grown now, so it's the chaff. So you can see the chaff. All you got to look at them and see. You can see evil. You see the evil in your people. You see the negative in your people, the negative energy in your people. You see when your people is doing wrong to your people. Look, if anybody see it, the all-seeing eye see it. Do you know we are the all-seeing eye in our community? In our people, we are the all-seeing eye, because our eyes, one of our eyes gonna see it. Look how many eyes we got. We got eyes everywhere, but we don't use our eyes. We don't use our eyes, not to protect one another, not to look out for one another. We don't use our eyes to help one another. We don't use our eyes to be there to protect and build up one another. We don't use our eyes to show us who we need to instruct, who we need to lead in the right way. Our people are lost, bro. Our people are lost. I see it every day. Our people are lost. If you still chasing that European Jesus, our people are lost. If you still going to them churches, giving money to them lying preachers who's not trying to unify, but trying to give you some European Jesus instead of you. I'm not trying to give you a Jesus. I'm trying to get you to let go of Jesus. Jesus was the fallen one. Jesus was the one who was living under that sinful nature. Jesus was the one in the flesh. Jesus was the one that was tempted every way man was tempted. I'm trying to get you to become that Christ, because Christ was not tempted, because Christ had became the anointed. The anointing of what? The anointing of love, because God is love. That's you. That's us. We supposed to be teaching the world how to live in love with one another. But we can't teach the world how to live in love with one another until we begin to live in love with one another. We're not supposed to go out and teach the world. We're supposed to come together, create the love, and let the world see the love. And as they desire the love, they will come and seek us because they will want that love. Once they come and seek us, we can teach them that love. But we are not to unite with them and bring them into our kingdom so that they can defile us and bring their ways. We to teach them and let them take it back home to their people. Just like right now, you see the African brother over there. Come on now. He didn't go over there to stay. They're not trying to live among each other. He went over there to see what he could take back to his people. I posted it all on my Facebook so you can keep up with it. You can even see the deals, some of the deals that they make. Things to protect the African kingdom. Drones and all type of other stuff. We won't even get there. You have to go watch it. The question is, we're not even thinking like that. So when the enemy come down on us, all we got is what we got. And we ain't got that much. Oh, I know we got some things. Don't get it twisted. I know some of y'all got some things. Some of us don't. Some of us do. But that ain't gonna help us in the whole. Our army ain't together. We have an army. You know, our army is not there for a threat. Our army is there to protect its kingdom. But you don't see us like a kingdom. You see us as a mixed kingdom. But that mixed kingdom don't care about us. So if you still want to be a part of that kingdom, you still striving to be one with that kingdom, you'll never be a part of us. See, you can't be us and lay with the enemy because we can't trust you. Because anything you learn that we're doing, you're going to go back and tell the enemy everything we're doing. Don't get it twisted. I don't lay with the enemy. We can't do that. Plus, it would be like committing adultery against my people to fornicate with those that are not of us. This is a spiritual teaching. This is a spiritual thing. But y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get off this thing. I'm gonna come home on at the times I always do. That's Monday through Friday, um, starting at 8 a.m. Talking to my true brothers and sisters, those that I know who really are seeking to unite with their people, really looking for change, really looking for newness. Newness ain't gonna come unless we bring newness to us. Change won't come unless we begin to make that change. It is up to us. We are the only Jesus Christ that is coming. We are the Jesus who shall become the Christ walking upon this earth. Christ only taught one thing: love one for another. Love, not hate. Unity, not division. Show me where they taught division. Show me where he taught hate. Show me where he taught separation. Show me where he taught us not helping one another, not bearing one another's burdens. Show me where he said put weight on your brother. Show me where he said put more burdens on your brother. Show me where he told you not to work together with your brother and your sister. Show me where he told you to divide your families. Show me where he told you to leave your husband or leave your wife. Show me. 'cause he don't. And if we was doing what he said, we would have a strong body of people. We would have a strong nation. We would be a strong, mighty people. People would not mess with us because they know we are one people. And to mess with us would be to mess with all of us. Come on now, wake up and smell the roses. Do I have to keep talking like this for you to wake up? What we gonna do to unify us, our people here in America, so that we can be in true unifications with our brother in Africa, like Russia just uniting with them. Not for them to come over there so that they can help one another for the protection of their land and their people. The doors are open for us to call for help, but they ain't gonna come until they see us uniting, until they see that we're not killing one another, that we're not fighting one another, that we're truly working together, loving one another. I bet y'all find that hard, don't you? Now, there's a lot of people on here don't like to hear this. There's other races, there's other nations of people who don't want to hear this. They'll say, "Oh, see, but he's talking prejudice stuff, that divide and stuff, divide and conquer." Yeah, divide and conquer. Divide us from those who don't love us so that we can conquer ourselves and live among us. I ain't saying we can't do things with them. We can barter and trade with them. They can come among us and spend their money on our entertainment in our stores, buying our clothes, our shoes. We make the style. We. So what we waiting on? Y'all scared to get together with your people? Right there in your community, right there where you at, you scared to reach out and find you some good leaders and some good advisors? We got all that we need. What you scared of? Oh, you can't find none in your community. That could be true. I won't deny that because we ain't come together yet. We're everywhere. But a lot of us ain't willing to give our skills to our people. We'll sell them to our people. And if our people get too big, we're not only selling to our people, we're selling to our enemy so that our enemy will know what our people are doing. Y'all don't like that, man. You can't let the enemy know everything you're doing. They don't let you know everything they're doing. By the time you find out about it, it's already done. I don't care if they know we're uniting. They supposed to know that we're uniting. We supposed to be showing our unification. And until we show our unification, we ain't gonna get the respect we want. See, when we show our unification, they won't come in our community killing no one, arresting no one. They won't come in our community putting their hands on no one. You know why? Because we'll be the protectors of our community. And we'll be just like every other nation. We'll be there ready to defend our people as we supposed to be. Who taking care of your children? It ain't us. Who do you cry to when you're in a tight situation and you need help and somebody doing you wrong? Your family's in danger and stuff, and you need some protection. It ain't us. It's not like we don't have the power to do that. It's not like we don't have the organizations to do that. We're just not organized enough to do that. I'm not here to talk sweet to you. I'm here to talk to you about what we need to be doing. Playtime is over. I'm ready to move forward. My children have grown up. I'm a loner. I'm ready to move forward. You feel me? Ain't nothing they can do to me that they haven't already done. Nothing. And they can't, my boy say, look, you can kill a revolutionary, but you can't kill a revolution. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You can kill me who have love for my people, but you can't kill the love that I have for my people. This love is not just in me. This love was created in us when we was born. We just lost it. I'm asking us to go back in ourselves and find that love, to go out in the desert of ourselves, spend time with ourselves, and find that true love, the love that make us want to do right to one another, the love that keeps us from fighting and backbiting and putting down one another. Because when I fight with my people, it's out of sometimes out of anger, out of things being said, but I always feel sad in the end. I always feel like, damn, it really wasn't that serious. Or, hey, sometimes some of us just don't know what they do. So we got to forgive them until they wake up. But while they're sleeping, we got to separate from them so that they will want to come home. They already separated from us in the mind because they don't love us. They love other nations. They want to be with other nations, not with their own. They don't love us, but that's only because they don't know. That's why when Christ prayed, he said, forgive them because they not know what they do. They not know what they do. They not know that them dividing themselves takes away the power that they should have. They don't know that by them dividing themselves, it takes away the creativity that they have. They don't know by dividing themselves that they lose more and more power daily. They don't know that killing one another is just cutting off their hands and their feet and the part of their bodies every time they do it. They don't know these things, that when they destroy one another, that they're just destroying the minds of their great mind, their great this mind, when it's together with all of us in unity, is so much energy in here that can come out and do wonders. We're in the position that we're in today because we want to be here. We're afraid. We're afraid to depend on one another. We're afraid to open up our hearts to one another. We're afraid to truly try to love one another because we're afraid we're going to be hurt by one another. Fear. Fears of the evil one. They have built that fear up in us so strong that we are afraid to love one another. Do you know what love is? Think about the love of a family. Think about the old time family. Yeah. Think about the old time family. Man, I had something I wanted y'all to hear. It was a sister I like her. I'll be posting her all the time, and I know many of y'all probably didn't heard her. I want you to listen to this and tell me what you think about it after she finishes. See if I can get it going here. Yeah, it will. Wait, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me start it at the beginning. Alright, I wanna stop there because I just realized one of my,